So I've served 25 and a half years active duty in the United States Army. And today I'm going to tell you a little bit about my military career. Hey, good morning, guys. This is Johnny with Blades of Grass Lawn Care. For those who don't know me, I'm the owner of Blades of Grass Lawn Care here in Savannah, Georgia. And we put out a lot of videos on lawn care, what to do, what not to do, give you little tips and tricks on marketing, our everyday lives, things of that nature. But today, what I want to do is just give you a little bit of my military background due to it being Veterans Day. First of all, happy Veterans Day to all my battle buddies. It is because of you and your sacrifice that we are living the life that we live. We have the freedom here in these United States of America. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. All right, let me tell you a little bit about my military career, guys. I joined the Army in 1986. Went to basic training at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri as a combat engineer. From there, I was stationed at Fort Lewis, Washington. Funny story about that. When they told me I was getting stationed at Washington, I was all excited because I thought it was Washington, D.C. Never been to Washington State, and that was so far away. Me being growing up in Brooklyn, New York. So I get stationed in Washington State, Fort Lewis, Washington, and from there I go to Honduras. I go to Honduras, San Lorenzo, and there I was a translator. Basically, my job was to just sit there with my commanding officers, and whatever the Honduran translator wasn't translating, I will let them know exactly what was going on. And you say translating? What do you mean you were a translator? Yes, guys, I speak Spanish, I read Spanish, and I am Spanish. Así que yo hablo español, leo y escribo el español. Nací en la República de Panamá y vine a los Estados Unidos cuando tenía 14, 15 años. So I was born in the Republic of Panama, and I came to the United States when I was between 14 and 15. So I do speak, read, and write Spanish. There you go. Now you know something about me. So I go to Honduras, and from Honduras I come back to Fort Lewis, Washington, and I go to Germany. So I'm in Wilflicken. Some people call it wild chicken. At the time, I live in TCR, and basically Wilflicken is where you send the troops to train for cold weather training in Germany. So it was in the top of a mountain, snow 24/7. So yeah, I spent 3 years in Germany. From Germany, I come back to Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Fort Campbell, Kentucky, air assault country. Man, I loved it. At that time, if you wanted to be in a leadership position, you had to earn your air assault wings. So I went out, earned my air assault wings, tried out to be an air assault cadre, and I became an air assault cadre for 2 years. From Fort Campbell, Kentucky, I went to Korea, Camp Casey, Korea, which was real close to the DMZ. Spent some time in Camp Casey, Korea, 2 years, and then came back to the United States and was stationed at Fort Stewart, Georgia. From Fort Stewart, Georgia, we went on a lot of deployments. Been to combat so many times, guys, I can't even count them on my hands. That's another story. But from there, I got selected to be a drill sergeant. So I went to drill sergeant school, again, Fort Leonard, Missouri, and graduated from drill sergeant school and became a drill sergeant. Yes, a drill instructor. Yep, loved it, loved it, loved it. Got promoted and became a senior drill sergeant for my company, and eventually became the acting first sergeant. And from there, I came back to Hunter Army Airfield and came up to being the first sergeant of 512 Quartermaster Battalion. And from there, basically went back to Korea, came back to the United States. Guys, let me tell you, I've been so many places that sometimes it's kind of hard to remember where you've been to and what you've done in the military. I had to stop recording for a moment there, guys. The neighbor dog was just going crazy. All right, so yeah, guys, served 25 and a half years in the United States Army, and now this is what I do. I love doing lawn care, and I am committed to what I do. That's why you notice that we do things very detail oriented, and we are a no frills, no nonsense, take care of business kind of company. All right, enough about me, guys. Again, thank you very much for taking the time to watch my videos. Now you know a little bit about me. Thank you to all my battle buddies for giving sacrifice to our nation, and it's because of your sacrifice we live this carefree life. And again, thank you very much. May God bless. Pop Smoke.